Basically, there's three different categories on UFOs. There's natural, man-made, and unknown. Um, Natural UFOs are covered by comets, asteroids, and meteors. Basically, these are heavenly bodies. They go in one direction. They don't stop. They don't turn. They don't hover. And that's about it. They leave a tail. Some don't. Um, but generally that's it. They don't stop and they don't hover, and they're very fast. They're faster than anything else. They're faster than satellites and other things like that. Stars and planets is another one. Stars basically know where they are in the sky, as such as planets, but people have made mistakes before, easily done, and the moon as well, for instance. Um, Clouds, lenticular clouds, they do actually look like disc-shaped or UFOs. They generally form above physical obstacles such as hills, mountains, valleys, bridges, and it's just an eddy in the air, and it forms them to stop, and the air rotates upwards, and it forms the basic cloud. Again, they don't move fast. They are quite static. They can last for hours, I suppose, but that's about it. They don't move from side to side, up and down, etc., and they don't have flashing lights. Temperature inversions, basically it's where the reversal of the natural heat and cold layers change, leaving smog, fog, mist, etc., things like that. Um, Ball lightning, um, these tend to be, they can be small, they can be quite large, a couple of feet in diameter. Not a lot is known about them, and very few photographs exist of them. Some scientists even say it doesn't actually exist. Quite an interesting thing. You're generally around about thunderstorms. Um, Mirage is just optical illusion where an image can be transferred from one area to the other, or it looks as though it has. Um, with It's like with refraction, it's like the shimmering on the road, sort of like when it's hot, that happens. Um, that's about it really for what can I say, for natural phenomena that we know of, certainly the main ones. Man-made objects, obviously aeroplanes. Can, especially in the evening, just the lights, you can see just the lights flashing, yep. And if one's coming forwards, there's very little you can see. And there is obviously experimental aircraft that we don't know about, such as initially the B-2 bomber, the F-117 stealth fighter, both triangular in shape. I would think many a sighting of them would have been put down to triangular UFOs. Rotary aircraft or helicopters, again, they is in the sky. They can easily with the lights. Generally don't travel that fast. I think probably the fastest, we certainly won't do anything more than 300 miles per hour. Um, they can go up and down vertically, but they don't often. It's usually a general up rather than straight up and down, but they can do that. Quite slow moving, like aircraft as well, very noisy. You don't tend to get many silent ones. Um, Gliders, paragliders, hand gliders, yeah, they're there. They tend to ride the warm air, the gliders do, and the hand gliders, the paragliders have little engines on the back, so kind of go against the wind. But generally, I think I mean, the gliders have a big wingspan, and unless you're a long way away, you probably see the occupant on the hand glider or the paraglider. Um, Rockets and missiles, yep, cylindrical shape, very fast. not many of us have actually seen them fired in person. We've seen them on the news, I'm sure. They seem to be launched often enough. So yeah, um, balloons, Chinese lanterns and kites. Yeah, they could be mistaken. But if you know what you're looking for, do they travel with the wind or against the wind? Are they moving quickly, slowly, hovering up and down, etc.? Is it windy? You've got to look at all the different atmospheric differences. UAVs are unmanned aerial vehicles and drones and radio controlled toys, really, aircraft. They can be, we've been getting there, especially the drones, the smaller ones. You can put multiple lights on. A lot of people are being fooled. They're not supposed to go over 400 feet, I believe, in the UK. Or they're not supposed to go near airports either, anywhere where there's a large influx of aircraft, which obviously for safety reasons you don't want them to. Again, yep, the larger military UAVs are the ones that are armed and have quite big dome lights. I don't think they can stop on a dime and turn 90 degrees either, so unless they're very advanced. Satellites, yeah, they tend to go with the Earth's rotation. You'll tend not to find that you've got most of them going, I think it's east to west, and not against it. Some are low orbit, some are mid orbit, and some are high orbit. So yeah, they tend to go in one line and around the Earth. Other things: street lights, car lights, flares, fireworks. Like I've said, experimental aircraft. What you've got to do if you're researching them, check on the weather conditions, check the characteristics, check the witness statements or what they've written. For instance, if they've described an object being disc-shaped, it moved very fast, it stopped, it hovered, it moved vertically up in the air and then diagonally, stopped and then shot off excessively fast. We haven't got anything that can do that, whether it be an aircraft, helicopter, balloons or whatever. It's probably something else. It could be an experimental aircraft, but at the time it's unknown, so it is a UFO. Not all UFOs are alien or of extraterrestrial origin. Anyway, on that note, I will see you in the next segment for our person of interest, which is Stanton Friedman. Goodbye. Hello, and we're back again. Today we're talking about Stanton Friedman, born 29th of July 1934. He is a retired nuclear physicist, so he's an intelligent man. I'm sure he weighs up all the pros and cons of anything very thoroughly. And he worked in research and development, especially in nuclear engines. He worked for various companies, including Westinghouse and McDonnell Douglas, on classified projects. In 1970, he became a full-time ufologist. He's travelled the world lecturing, given seminars, and he's wrote books. He's actually stood before the United Nations twice, and he's give testimony to government departments in America. He has got a site, www.stantonfriedman.com. Get yourself there. It's very good. I have been on it. Very intelligent man. Seems to know what he's doing. Hello, and in this quote of the week, it's going to be General Douglas MacArthur, a US general, known for his activities in the Korean War mainly, as the United Nations leading general. Basically, in 1955, he said, the next war will be an interplanetary war. The nations of the Earth must someday make a common front against attack by people from other planets. The politics of the future will be cosmic or interplanetary. There's a million questions then. Basically, there's two facts that are playing. Either UFOs are of earthly origin or they are of extraterrestrial origin. That's the only two facts there is. So there either is or there isn't. Various types of UFOs, disc-shaped, cylindrical, bell-shaped, triangles is a very popular one, spheres, orbs, and there's many explanations for them. Some misinterpretations, like I've just gone over in some of the things there. So yeah, you've just got to do your own research, get your own facts, and you'll make the decision. It's your decision. 10% of all sightings are unknown, of unknown origin. So where they're from, we don't know. There could be man-made or other natural phenomena that we don't know yet. No, or again, there could be the UFO phenomena. They're unknown, and that's why. For scientists or astronomers or media just to write it off, saying, "Oh no, there's nothing to it," they ain't doing their homework really either. So you can't have it both ways. I think there's no doubt UFOs are here. We just don't, like I say, we don't know what they are, and if they are, what technology do they have? They must have a lot of technology. The propulsion systems, how they can stop is it anti-gravity? I think there's a lot of questions in that field. Are they interdimensional? If they have, how have they travelled here? Have they formed a wormhole? I mean, if they have and they've got that technology and they ever did share it with us, I think it would solve a lot of problems on Earth. Would put a lot of people on the dole though, unfortunately, and a lot of people would lose the power. So who built them and where they're from? Well, we don't know. That's a question for the next video, which will be coming soon. If you have any comments on this video and would like to comment, or you've liked it, press the like button, consider subscribing, and leave some comments and we'll get some feedback going. It is only my second video, so I'm still learning. I'm learning with you, for you. So thank you very much, be safe and good night.